Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to your weekend forecast for March 14th through Sunday, March 16th, 2025. We're going to see what's going on around you for love. It's a mini forecast, mini psychic prediction. I do have some initials today. I have some charms, and I have lots of tarot cards and love messages. So let's see what Spirit has for you for the weekend ahead. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided to my channel for the first time. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you need us to hear at this time? I am listening for you now. I have magnetism. Oh, we all love that magnetic connection. There's an irresistible gravitational pull to each other. We are drawn to each other. There's nothing like magnetic attraction. It's the person you can't take your eyes off of. It's this energy that you both have that you just want to be together. It's such a beautiful energy. Spirit, please share with me. I have your dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. So after the storm comes the rainbow. So it is a feeling of believe in the fairies. There's a little fairy up here. Believe in the unicorns. Dreams do come true. I know it's frustrating when you're waiting. And I know you get to a point where you just don't believe it anymore. But don't ever give up hope that you're worthy of love and that there's somebody for everybody and there's a perfect person for you if you are waiting for this love. Spirit, please share with me. I want to know who this magnetic person is. And I have a rendezvous. I have a private getaway for two, and it's ready for you. So there you go. So getaway for two. We always want that. That sounds exciting, right? Not right out of the gate, but when we get to know each other, the person who says, hey, let's just go away for the weekend. They're saying bottom of the deck, please. And I have a fearless love, a brave romance, and courageous leap into the unknown. And that's really what it is. It's a leap. It's a leap of faith. It's a leap to the other side. It's a leap into the unknown. And sometimes we just have to take that leap. We have to be willing to take that risk on ourselves because you're worth it, Spirit just said. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know today? I have a Hermit, the Ten of Swords. I have a Ten of Pentacles. And I have a Nine of Cups. A couple of things came into me. The first thing that came into me was the word gathering when I looked at the Ten of Pentacles. And now that I'm asking Spirit what they meant by gathering, it's a sense of you gathering financial security under your own belt, whether it's savings, paying off debt, having a good job. So it was a sense of you just, I guess, pulling your own life together with or without another person and this abundance flowing into you. So some of you may feel like I have all of this already. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more contentment. I'm looking for somebody to share my life with. I'm looking for the person who's going to help me feel more complete and spend their time with me and appreciate me and respect me. So I'm looking for more contentment in my life. It is going to come after a period of an ending for sure and alone time. And I think that makes sense because you understand that you needed this time alone. You needed time to let somebody go. You needed time to heal. Or how about you just didn't want anything to do with anybody? Sometimes you get out of a relationship or you get divorced, and the last thing on your mind is another person. You just want to be alone with yourself and do some healing because it's just been, like this horrible emotional experience that you've gone through. So This could be a beautiful healing energy and a sense of gathering security and gathering contentment just for yourself, not even talking about another person in your life. Spirit, please share with me. I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a Page of Swords. The 3 of Cups. And I have a 6 of Cups. This could be somebody that you've started talking to on or around work. For those of you that are working, it's a little bit of, I have a crush on you. I'm kind of checking you out at work. So it could be somebody that I'm thinking about at work, hoping that it turns into something more. But it's definitely somebody that wants to get things going. It's somebody that I feel like they're going to be excited when they, when you say, yeah, I definitely want to see you again, or I want to see you, or here's my number. And this came into me. It's interesting as we have a lot to talk about. So we could have something in common from our backgrounds. We could have something in common going on in our lives right now that maybe other people don't really have. So when we connect, we just look at each other and say, yeah, you know, God, I could go on and on with about that all day long with you. You know, like we just have so much to talk about. So you guys could have a lot in common, and that could be the bond. The bond could be, I love talking to you because you're the person who gets me. Maybe other people don't understand a hobby, an interest, you know, something going on in your life, something that you've gone through with your family. So it's a sense of almost this soul tribe energy that you've been brought together for a bigger reason, not just a romantic connection, but to I guess, support each other's souls, because maybe you're going through something that you don't think that anybody else is going to connect to. And this person is going through the same things. It could be, I hate to say it, but a loss of a recent parent. God forbid, a loss. You both have lost children, and you met somewhere like a support group, or you just happened to meet. But it's something that other people haven't experienced, or very few people experience. And I feel like that particular bond brings you together. There's something about this, what we have in common isn't an everyday thing. And it somehow is bringing us closer right from the beginning. So let's grab some initials. Let's see what the initials are saying. I've got a big bowl of initials, and these have some numbers and they have some charms, but I do have some other charms I'm going to use today. But let me get a big handful of these and we'll turn these over. Okay. So first initials, last initial, Spirit, what is it that you have for us? What is it that you want us to know today? And we'll put these down. I have the letter I have an N, the letter P, I have an R, the letter J, I have an S, I have a Q, a Y. Okay, and I've got some numbers. Let's do the numbers next. I have an 8, August. I have a 5, 58, May, August, 5 weeks, 8 days. I have the number 3, March. I have 22, maybe the 22nd of March. I have the 14th, March 14th. I think that's when this is going to be launched. So maybe tonight's the lucky night. I have, okay, so those are all my numbers, 22, 14. So let's see what happens March 14th. So I have 3 charms. I have pizza. Okay. Could be an easy date. Let's go grab a pizza. Let's not make it a big deal. Let's go to, it could be not necessarily eating pizza, but maybe it's an Italian restaurant that their pizza just happens to be really good and you can get whatever you want, but you guys decide you just want to share their pizza, something like that. I have a donut, so that's coming into me as a couple things. Definitely probably a Dunkin' Donuts fan, and probably a specialty. I feel like what is it called? A cool coffee or cold brew. It's a iced coffee lover, like a cold brew lover. And I also feel like a donut. Like you don't normally go out of your way for the donut, but since they're right there, you're like, yeah, just throw a donut in, so somehow the donut gets in there. I've got a queen. So somebody who treats you like royalty, somebody who treats you with respect. How about that you feel like a king, you feel like a queen when you're with this person? This person makes you feel special. I'm going to say it that way, that there's a sense of no matter what we do, if we're having a cup of coffee or we're stopping at, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, it's nothing big deal on a little road trip, or we're getting a pizza, they still make you feel special. They still make you feel like you're the most important person in the room to them. So that feels really good to me. Let's see what else they want you to know about this connection. Maybe we're going to an Italian restaurant. That would be really nice. Something, I don't want to say like really formal. It feels more casual. I feel like we both decided that was fine. We just wanted to, spend some time together. So I'm going to say this could be somebody this could be the first time we're going out. It could be a date. Spirit, please share with me. I have unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking any red flags. Of course, open your eyes. Be very aware of what's going on around you. Listen to the words that they say. Spirit is saying, if somebody says, I don't know what I want, I'm not sure if I'm ready for a relationship, that is code for we can sleep together if that's okay with you. And no, if you don't know you want a relationship, then go find somebody else to hang out with. I'm looking for somebody who is ready to start a relationship, or at least give it a chance. Spirit, please share with me. I have long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends time and space. I'm not necessarily feeling long distance, but I do feel that there's a long time between, or it feels like a long time between when we make the date and when we actually meet. Now, it could be just a couple of days. It could be we made the date last weekend for this weekend to meet, but it feels like it just took forever to get there. It was like anxiety caught up with us and a little bit of nerves, and are they going to cancel, and is it going to really happen? So I feel like it's more of those types of feelings. It just feels like I'm waiting a long time. I have attraction. You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. So you're attracting this person. This person is going to be chasing you. And that's important to know, because you want to feel like they want to feel like they're catching you, and you want to feel like you, I guess, are being romanced in a sense, but they're attracted to your energy. And that's the important part. It's that they see something in you that they don't see in anybody else. Spirit just said, beautiful. Let's see what else they have. They have a wedding, taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Is this somebody that eventually, is this your future spouse? Is this the person? It starts out with just, I'm attracted to you. I have a crush on you. Let's have a slice of pizza. It doesn't sound like the most romantic first date, but hey, if it turns into the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, it could be perfect. It could be absolutely perfect for the both of you. So is this your future spouse? And that could be something that we're asking ourselves for those of you that would love, to be married. That I think that's important. You know, like, is this somebody I'm really going to be with? They're saying bottom of the deck, I have a true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So we do want that. We want this feeling of, I don't want to waste my time, Spirit just said. I want to be with somebody I really, truly love. I want somebody to truly love me. I'm not looking to just be, you know, ex-buddies with somebody. I'm not looking to be a text buddy with anybody. I'm not looking for casual. So for those of you that just want the real deal, you know, that's what Spirit's trying to say. Hey, it's out there, it's on its way, and it could be entering into your life right now. I have the High Priestess. Look at that beautiful card. Okay. High Priestess. I have the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. I have the Seven of Wands. And I have a Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands came into me as a sense of fighting back, that there had to have been a point in your life where you had to have pushed somebody aside or stood up for yourself, defended yourself, asked yourself, is this really worth it? Is this person worth it? Is this person who is conning me, manipulating me, not appreciating me, anything like that? But it was more of a feeling of you standing up for yourself and defending yourself. And Spirit gave you the strength for that. And I don't feel like you have to fight today. I feel like entering into this next connection is going to be a lot more peaceful and loving because you've grown spiritually. You are a different soul, they're saying. And I also like these chess pieces down here because I feel like you know you're in control of your next move. It's you're in control of where you take this. And you can be 2 steps ahead of somebody. You can be asking them all kinds of questions, trying to figure them out, trying to see where this is going, trying to see what's best for you. But you always are in control of your next move. Nobody's controlling you. So I feel like that's where the strength came from. Unfortunately, this defending yourself or standing up for yourself taught you that you do come first and that you're not going to settle for anything less. But I like this feeling of, I don't know, a strategy, you know, heading into this connection, that you're going to give it time, or you're going to allow this person to kind of show their true colors. Whatever it is, it's just a feeling of, you have a game plan of how you want to handle this relationship and see where it goes. So you definitely have learned from the past. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you need us to know for the weekend? What is it that you have for us? I have liquid courage. Okay, so maybe we go and we have a drink at that pizza place. Maybe it's a nice Italian restaurant. We share a bottle of wine. We open up a little bit. We break down our guard just a little bit, just to feel confident and secure. Sometimes that one little drink helps for some of you, not all of you. I know a lot of you don't drink, but for some of you, that drink kind of, you know, eases things, and it's a little bit of a comfort zone. I've got unexpected and unexpected surprise, somebody coming in. We might not be expecting this invitation. How about an unexpected invitation? Because that feels more like it. It feels, I think the pizza place, I know I'm kind of stuck on the pizza. I feel like it's very casual. I do. And maybe you know this person, or you've been chatting with this person for a while. And I feel like it's just kind of casual. Like, hey, you want to go grab something to eat? And you're like, yeah, that sounds good. But you both know it's a date. You both know you're going to be alone together. You both know you're going to spend some time together. But it does feel like it's not this big pressure. I feel like it just flows. I feel like it was just, hey, what are you doing tonight? What do you want to grab something? And we're like, yeah, that sounds good. I don't have any plans and I'll meet you there. So I just feel like it flows very easily. A reconciliation for some of you, possibly. Maybe this person wants to meet with you. They want to chat. Maybe you've got somebody that you're hoping calls. You definitely were not expecting them to call. So either way, it feels very, very casual. It just feels like it's flowing. I have a hookup. Be careful with this. Be careful with the drinking. Don't let your guard down with, being out and having a good night. And the player comes forward and says and does all the right things. And the next thing you know, they've seduced you and it really wasn't what your plan was. So be careful with that. Sometimes when we have too much, to drink, we aren't thinking as clearly as we would. And it's a lot harder to say no because it just feels so good in the moment. But think it through for those of you. You don't want to be with that player. It doesn't really go anywhere. A third party, somebody who could even be cheating with somebody else. You could be getting yourself into a mess. I feel like this is a warning. Make sure you've asked a lot of questions. This high priestess she's spiritual and she is going to think things through and she's going to think about her future self and her higher self. So she doesn't want to be involved in a mess. You don't want drama in your life. You don't want chaos in your life. And certainly going down the path of third party player hookup, like that is not a good combination. That is not somewhere where you want to go on a Friday night. You want the truth. You want somebody to reveal their secrets. You want somebody to tell you they're available or not available. So find out the truth even before you start to get involved with somebody. Are you connected to anybody? Are you in a relationship? Are you thinking about anybody? Is there anybody I should be worried about? Bottom of the deck, I have a fated meeting and I have social media. Okay. Little bit of a possibly we met online. Okay. Maybe we've been chatting. We could be have been chatting online dating. Maybe we've been chatting for a while. There was a feeling that it's been some time in between, like that long wait I had earlier. So we could have started talking about meeting up, last weekend, but it didn't work out. We're going to try again this weekend, something like that. So I feel like there's just been some delay in actually physically meeting, but I do feel like we're going to meet. But this feels like we could have met through social media. Online dating would be my best example, but a lot of people are meeting on things like Facebook, the dating sites in Facebook, or sometimes they meet in, groups in their area, something like that. But it does feel like I've been chatting for sure. I've been texting this person back and forth, and maybe we talk on the phone, and that's why I feel like I have no problem meeting this person. I feel like I know them. And when they say, hey, let's go grab something, yeah, that sounds fine. Spirit, share with me. What is it that you have for us? I have a Two of Pentacles. I've been juggling priorities, my time management. So there's the delay. There's some kind of delay for us meeting, and it could be work. It could be our schedules. It could be your schedules, their schedules. It could be I have the kids this weekend, but I don't next weekend. But I feel like it's just kind of figuring out logistics. And sometimes that's the hardest part about getting a relationship going, is getting to know other people's schedules and what people's availability is. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Nine of Wands. Don't give up. Perseverance, courage. This is a test of fate. Don't give up. They had that beautiful Seven of Wands earlier, which was you standing your ground and you can take care of yourself and you're not going to give up no matter how hard it is. A little bit of you've been knocked down one too many times, but you keep getting up. You just keep getting up and you keep trying again. I have an Ace of Wands, beautiful, grand inspiration, clarity of vision. I love that. This sense of this is what I want and this is what I'm hoping for. And then that ace comes in and almost fulfills that dream for you. Spirit, please share with me. I have an Ace of Cups. Thank you. Great love, an emotional beginning. I love that. A spiritual beginning, compassion. I love the emotional beginning. I love the feeling that this person is going to be there for you. This person can talk. I liked the feeling that I had. You had something in common that you said, and they said, we can talk about this forever, or we just have so much to talk about, because you share some kind of experience that a lot of people haven't shared. And I think that that's going to be a common bond of some kind. Let's see what else they have to say. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Let's see what they say. I have adjudication. Okay, so this feels like a divorce. This feels like we've gone through a divorce. I have the number 30. One of us could have gone through a divorce. So we could talk about that. Maybe we get that out in the, open that, yeah, I'm divorced. I was married for X number of years and we got divorced, so many years ago, whatever it is. So maybe we just get that out in the open, but there could be a divorce on either side. I have family room. Now, this always comes into me as the comfort, the gathering, the warm fireplace, a setting of home, and even an invitation to my home. So there could be, we get to know each other. If you've been dating, you want to come over, you get a little tour of the house, and this is the room I hang out with. This is the room we watch TV in. This is the room we hang out in. We might have another room on the other side of the house, but nobody ever uses it. But this is the room that everybody hangs out in. So that's the gathering place, Spirit says, but it's more of an invitation feeling, like I'm visiting their home. I have a courthouse. I'm going to say two things about this too. It's not only a divorce feeling, it could be somebody involved in the legal system. It could be an attorney, somebody's gone to law school, somebody is in law school, they could be going to school at night. I have police officers, I have servicemen, I have anything that's kind of connected around the judicial system. So, but I do feel the attorney, maybe we have an attorney, one of you is an attorney or he has ambitions, or we could have legal issues. We could be, I'm trying to, get through some kind of court battle with somebody for some reason. So we could have some court issues. Spirit, please share with me. I have a message. I do feel like they're going to be reaching out. I like this kind of old-fashioned wax seal with their initials and this ink pen and the old-fashioned telephone, right? So, but this feels like it's sealed with a kiss. It's sealed with their initials. Nobody can open it but you. It's private. I feel like I am sending you a private message. So I'm definitely going to say text messages. And I feel like maybe we've gotten, I don't want to say intimate with the text messages, but sometimes even before you meet them, people will become very emotional, even with just going back and forth in text messages. So I do feel that way. And they're saying bottom of the deck, I have a pathway. Beautiful. The number 35. Look at the butterflies on the path. Look at the light at the end of the path. I really like this. I really like this path opening. I like this direction. I'm not afraid to enter those woods. I can see the light on the other side. It looks beautiful. It looks nurturing. I mean, I could just walk right into that. So how about just this, guided light on your path that's saying you're on the right path, that we want to follow this path. We want to see where this connection goes. So I think that there's a lot of I want to say natural soul connection. Whether it's a soulmate or not, I'm not sure, but it just feels like our souls are starting to talk to each other. I'll say it that way. There's a lot of curiosity, Spirit just said. There's a lot of interest in this connection. So I really like this kind of private message. I want to know what the private message is. Sending you private messages. I have the Fool. It's a new beginning. It's a fresh start. I think that's nice. I have a High Priestess again. Trust your own intuition there. Trust your own guides. Trust your guidance on this path. Don't put yourself in a situation where it's a player, they said. I've got a Magician. Let the magic happen. Just let the magic happen. You don't have to do anything. You just have to let two people interact with each other and see where it goes. And I have an Eight of Swords. That came into me as almost like breaking out of your box. Usually that Eight of Swords is you feel like you're being held back, but just the energy of this card felt to me that you're breaking out of your comfort zone, you're breaking out of your box. Maybe the spontaneity of somebody saying, hey, you want to, go grab something to eat tonight? It wasn't like pre-planned for a week. Maybe that's not something you normally do, but you'd say, yeah, that sounds good. And you actually surprise yourself that you say yes. So that feels good to me. Let the magic happen. I feel like the magic is unfolding. I feel like that's really, really good. Let's see what the charms are. Let's just grab some charms. We're going to read these intuitively. I've got a beautiful bowl of charms today. So we're going to see what your charms are saying. I'm going to get a scoop. Let me go over here. I got numbers. I got all kinds of fun stuff in there. Let me get a zoom. Let me zoom in and see what they're saying. Okay, let me get my zoom here. Can I do it? No. Nope, it's not allowing me to zoom in this. Okay, so let's see. I've got big hearts. Let's see what the hearts are. I'm just going to put these hearts up here for a second. So I've got hearts. Let's see what signs these are. I have a Cancer. I have a Capricorn. I have a Taurus. Okay. The number 2, that's coming into me as just February, even it was almost like 2 days. It was like a overnight trip, an overnight with you. We're going to spend 2 days together. Maybe we spend all weekend together. Maybe it's the first weekend that we spent together and we spent 2. We thought we were going to just spend 1 day together, and it ended up turning into they stayed and you wanted them to stay, and they stayed for the whole weekend. So that could be going on. I have, it looks like a trip to Paris. Love is in the air. Okay, so that feels like a trip. I have a key to my heart. I'm going to put this up here with my heart. Key to a new home. Talks about a new home. Where would you live if you could move? I'm going to say divine timing is at hand with this, I also feel this sense of like the clock striking midnight, like a fairy tale, Cinderella story, that maybe we stay up all night talking. If you guys have a tendency to talk on the phone, you look at the clock and it's past 12, it's past 1 in the morning. You are just saying, oh my God, I can't believe I've been on the phone forever. But it was a little bit of the clock strikes 12 and a Cinderella story feeling. I have a tree of life. So that feels to me that we're going to put down roots. We're going to grow. I could see us growing together. You're my anchor. You're my rock. I love the anchor. I also feel a little bit of a sailing energy. I know a lot of people don't do sailing, but maybe there is sailing something about a boat. I'm going to put this pirate with that for some reason. It feels like I'm going on a, almost as if I'm at a amusement park and it's a like pirate ship themed amusement ride or sightseeing tour, something like that. It felt like it was just kind of, it could even be a restaurant that's kind of decorated like nautical. So it just kind of felt like that to me. Like it wasn't necessarily what this person does or has done. It felt more like entertaining. So I'm going to put that as a something to do with like hidden treasures and pirates. Maybe that's their favorite movies. They love pirate movies. All right, I've got stars, and I'm just going to say, this 2 is coming back in. I think the stars are kids. I think that there's 2 kids. We could each have a child. And I guess we just kind of like, okay, then, we'd have 2 kids between us, something like that. Or somebody has 2 kids already. So I feel like those stars are children for some of you. And then I have a little bird singing. It feels like a little bird is singing. I'm going to go so far as, not that you have a bird today, but you could have had a bird as a child, like a parakeet, like a little blue parakeet, little yellow parakeet. I had a bird when I was a kid. My mother has a bird, like maybe somebody in our family has a little bird that they keep in the kitchen, and they love their little bird, something like that. So it did come into me as a little bird in a cage. So maybe somebody out there has a bird that's their pet, but it feels like a parakeet or little, I don't know what they're like little lovebirds maybe, that are more of a house bird that people have. So those are my charms for today. And those were some good clues. I liked those. Thank you, Spirit. And let's see anything about a timeline around this connection. Anything that Spirit wants to share with us. You're going to have a great weekend. It could be the start of something amazing, because we did have that wedding part in the beginning. So this could go from a casual, like let's go out for a slice, to let's spend the rest of our life together. There you go. Spirit, please share with me. I've got today. How beautiful. A little bit of what you're going to hear from them today. So I'm recording this on March 13th. Maybe they're reaching out to you today to make plans for the weekend. The number 52. I have indecision is causing delays. I do feel like there was a delay. I feel like we had a hard time just logistically with our schedules over the last couple of weeks or days, that it's just been really hard to kind of get it together, but we do want to see each other. I have next spring. We're heading into spring now. So I like the number 11 weeks maybe. I have June. Beautiful. June could be an important month for you guys. June keeps coming up in a lot of my readings. And in fact, my live with Deirdre last night, we talked about that June has a lot of energy this year for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with June with me and other psychics, but it keeps coming up like really, really strong. Spirit, please share with me. It's time to let go of something that isn't going to serve you, of course. 3 months from now, you could be in a totally different place with the person that you want to be with. Beautiful. And the next full moon, the number 48. Let's get some love messages. Let's see, future love messages, or if this person is in your life now, claim it, own it, it's yours. But let's grab a handful of love messages. Spirit, what is it this person wants us to know? An unexpected invitation. Your energy attracted them. This was a magnetic attraction right from the beginning, and a very emotional beginning. I'm thinking of calling and texting you right now. So this little bit of a today energy, I want to call you. I'm going to call you today. So there is a little bit of a time is of the essence, and there is definitely a feeling of spontaneity in this connection. So I don't think everything has to be perfectly planned for this person. I think this person, I don't want to say they fly by their pants, but they don't put so much pressure. They're more casual. They don't put so much pressure on things like getting together. They're just, you're either available or you're not. If you're not available today, how about tomorrow? So they're very flexible and they're very casual about it. So it's not that formal. This is just the beginning of an amazing journey. You know, that's really what it comes down to. It really just comes down to the beginning and getting to know somebody and connecting to somebody and having a good time. And certainly heading into a weekend, that's all we can ask for, is that we, you know, hey, a slice of pizza works, right? If it's in a pizza place, if it's in a nice Italian place and you don't like pizza, you're going to have lots of other options. But it doesn't take much to enjoy being with another person. And I think that that's what Spirit's trying to share with you today. So that feels good. I've waited so long to meet someone just like you. How beautiful. So I feel like you're both going to recognize that in each other. You have a lot in common. You have so much to talk about, Spirit said. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMammelonPsychicMedium.com. We'll see you all again. Have a great weekend.